Hey, I'm Danger Dolphin 101 and welcome back to my If They Were in Smash series. This time I had help from Vintage Goshi, who helped with the moveset art and script for this video. Also, you shouldn't expect art on the level of the Boom Boom video today. We're drawing with mouses, and I might have a bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds off, that's why. So without further ado, the king of checkers, K-Round, struts his stuff into battle from the hit air quotes game Deltarune. K-Round was an interesting boss that appears multiple times throughout the game, and in those appearances he shows a number of unique abilities that I think would make him a fun fighter in Smash Bros. To get right into things, K-Round would be a heavyweight, he would be able to crawl, and his speed would be about average. So let's check out this wait, that's chess, not checkers. So let's checkers out this moveset. For his jab, K-Round uses his fabulous legs and kicks 2 times forward, followed by him headbutting the foe. His dash attack is a roll across the ground forward. It has decent range but doesn't do much damage. His side tilt would be his most spammed move. He'd do a bow straight forward. His up tilt has him do a backflip. His legs are the hitbox in this move. For his crawl, he'd just retract his legs and roll around. So for his down tilt, he takes one leg out and pokes it forward. For his forward smash, he would do a drop kick similar to Bowser's forward smash, fitting since they're both kings. His up smash has him squat down then jump up, having him stab upwards with his crown. His down smash has him do the splits, then start spinning. And his neutral air would also be a spin, having him spin his whole body in multiple circles. His forward and back air would be similar to Mario's back air, being a kick in each direction. His up air would be a lot like the other king with K in his name's up air, being a headbutt upwards, his crown doing the most damage. And his down air has him slam the ground with both legs, a reference to an attack in his boss fight. Like most stomps, this move has the ability to spike. For his grab, he doesn't have any arms, so he had to get creative. It has him do a bow forward, and anybody in front of him is amazed by the bow and quote-unquote grabs. His pummel has him kick the foe in the chest. His forward and back thrower kicks in the appropriate direction. His up throw has him kick the foe between the legs, putting them in a world of pain and sending them upwards. His down throw has him roll over them, burying the foes. And now for the most important moves of any Smash fighter. It's time for the special moves. His neutral special has him kick his splendiferous legs out, but this is no mere kick. This is what I'm calling the star kick. As he kicks, multiple star projectiles come from his leg and fly forward. These start doing multiple flinching hits of damage to anybody hit by them. You can hold down the special button to have K-Round keep firing these stars, but they get weaker and weaker the longer it's held. For his side special, K-Round majestically flies through the air slowly. As he does this, stars follow his trail, dealing small damage to foes hit by them. This can be used for horizontal recovery or just as a gap closer. It doesn't go as high as what's being shown on screen right now though. But what does go high is his up special, which has him leap high up into the air before coming crashing down with a stomp. But that's not all, because if he reaches the stage during the stomp, then star projectiles will fly off a short distance on either side of him. It's a decent recovery, but if you don't get to the stage before you come crashing down, your opponent may just call checkmate. And finally, for his down special, K-Round practices self-care. K-Round has a carton of milk appear next to him and he chugs it. It works like deep breathing, but it heals slightly better and can only be used if you're above around 40 to 60%, or if you've lost 54% of your health in a stamina match. And now for K-Round's final smash. He suddenly turns even larger than he already is and begins rolling around the stage. Works similar to Pac-Man's final smash, but without the numbers. The FS ends with K-Round stomping onto the stage, dealing big damage to anybody hit. Now that's his moveset done, but this video isn't over yet. We still have the other stuff to do. Starting with his ults. His first would be the red we see him in throughout Delta Room. The second ult would be black as a reference to how one side of checkers is black. The third ult is white as a reference to how the other side of checkers is white. The fourth ult makes him yellow as a reference to how the white side of checkers is often yellow. The fifth is blue, referencing Wu's card, the Duke of Puzzles. Then there's a green for the sixth ult. Then there's pink, because every character deserves a pink ult. And finally there's brown, as a reference to how the black side of checkers is often brown. For a stage intro, it will just show C-Round before a crown falls onto his head and he grows into the formidable K-Round. For his taunts, the first would have him mimic Bayonetta's up taunt, the second would have him look at the screen and bow, and the final would have him shrink into C-Round, then grow back. And finally, for his victory animations, the first would have Chris, Susie and Rousey in K-Round all be on screen, then they all bow. The second would have his crown fall off, prompting C-Round to roll away. And the final would have K-Round pose, as Wu's card does his sexy pose in the background. And that does it for the King of Checkers. If you like what you see and want to see more, then make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, please dislike, and if you're already subscribed and regretting your choice, feel free to hit the unsubscribe button. You can also request your own characters in future episodes in the comments on my Twitter @Dolphin101YT. Thanks for watching, and make sure to join our Discord server in the description below. Also in the description is the playlist, though there's only one other video there at the moment. This is Dolphin101, clocking out. Bye guys.